Hello, welcome to a new video. Today I bring you this beautiful sticker paper. I was contacted by Homsto and they asked me if I wanted to review some of their products, and I was super excited because, well, sticker paper. I was very curious for this one specifically, the clear one. It says that it's frosty clear, but I find it pretty clear. So I was very excited for this one because I had to retire my sticker sheets that have little faces that you can put on stuff because I could not find good clear sticker paper. I had so many brands here that it was just like impossible to use because they kept smearing the ink, or it was like fading away very quickly, or definitely they were not waterproof, so I could not make the sticker sheets anymore, so I just retired them. So I was very curious to know if this one was gonna work, and to my pleasant surprise it worked perfectly, and I can finally have my products back on stock like a normal person should be able to. So yeah, I really don't like accepting lots of products from brands and companies left and right because I feel like I don't really enjoy having stuff laying around if I'm not using them. I already have way too many art supplies that I have to fight my own battle to stop buying it. But sticker paper is always my weak spot, let's say it like that, because I always want to improve the quality of my products and to make it look as professional as I can, even though they're homemade. But I'm always trying new papers, and if there's a brand that you know, I've never seen, I want to try it, and that left me very happy to try this one without having to, you know, spend the money and be frustrated if it doesn't work. So yeah, a few little things that I wanted to point out is that they advise you a few settings to put on your printer. Like, for example, for these clear and glossy vinyl, they both advise you to put the glossy setting and of course high quality printing. And as you can see, the colors are so pretty. They're so vibrant. They're exactly what I expect to see when I, you know, design something and I print it out. So they also tell you to use the original ink. I don't use original ink in my printer just because, well, I don't. But it still works perfectly fine for me. Also, it dries super quickly, which is great because basically I read so many so many clear paper reviews, and they were all like, oh yeah, you need to wait 3 minutes or you need to wait 24 hours before using it. And I was like, wow, it does not work. Like, I wish it could work after those 24 hours because at least I wouldn't have useless paper, but it wouldn't even work. So whenever I would see those kind of reviews, I was already like, you know, a little in disbelief that it would actually happen. But this one is perfect. It actually worked. To be 100% honest, it was a little hard to peel it off the sticker sheet, but I think that's on my end. Like, I could put a little bit more pressure on my Cricut machine. And yes, I did try it later on with more pressure, like 10 levels? I don't know, like 10 points more on the Cricut list of materials. And it was way easier to peel off, and that's it. I have nothing to complain, literally. As you can see, I did a little test on a mug, and it is waterproof. It's just like everything that I wanted on a clear sticker paper, honestly. So moving on to the next sticker paper, this one is the matte vinyl. Here I'm showing you that I actually laminate my stickers with self-adhesive lamination sheets, because look what happens when I don't. If I put it on a water bottle, for example, like this one, and then I throw it on my backpack exactly like I did with this one, it'll scratch a lot because it'll keep rubbing against other things in my backpack. So the best way around this thing is just to laminate it. It's a simple process, and I'll show you in a little bit, but it just does the job, and the stickers are perfect forever. The brand that I'm currently using and that I settled for all my die cut vinyl stickers says that it's waterproof, but I don't think it is, because multiple times I tried little tests on water bottles and they seem to have like slight spots of color that smeared, or I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's like, I don't trust it. I can't 100% trust it. So with this one I was very curious to see if it will be the same thing or if it's a little bit more waterproof like it's supposed to be, since they tell you it is. But basically for this matte one, since I'm so used to already printing matte stickers with the other paper that I settled for, this one felt exactly the same, so I was very curious to see how it would perform on a water bottle, straight getting water on their faces. So let's check it out in a while. Oh, here I'm applying the laminating sheet with a little squeegee tool, and I cut it exactly to fit that 6.5 by 9 inch area that Cricut allows you to print onto, because my printer doesn't really read the sensor marks when they're covered by glossy material like a glossy tape or a glossy paper in general. So I'll grab a bunch of these soft laminating sheets and then just cut them the exact size, and then have a bunch of them so whenever I'm making stickers I could just grab a few and use them right away. Oh yeah, of course, it's already halfway through the video and I forgot to mention that I have this beautiful unpaid intern right here. I got a cat! I can't believe it, after so many years without pets. It was very weird to live without a pet. My husband is allergic to cats, so I waited for such a long time to find one that wouldn't, you know, flare up his allergies, and I'm so happy. As you can see, she's very helpful. She verifies everything for top-notch quality assessment and makes sure she taps her little paw in every little thing. And here's a side-by-side comparison of a laminated sticker on the left and just a plain sticker printed out on matte paper on the right, just so you can see the difference. There isn't a lot of difference, but we're gonna test out both anyways. Now going on to the glossy paper. And as we already expected, the colors are very different because the way that glossy paper absorbs colors is very different from matte paper. The darks are very present and very accentuated, plus the colors are a lot more vibrant and just saturated in general. And that's the reason that I wanted to go for glossy stickers for so long. But I don't know, I think they both have their charm in a way, and I think I would use them for different purposes. And here are all the glossy stickers. Now let's put them to the test. First, our matte vinyl laminated sticker. This one is by far the most protected one, of course, so we're gonna use it as a base. Here comes the unprotected matte vinyl sticker. It seems to do pretty well, but I noticed that, of course, the backing is just paper, so it started curling, as you can see on the top left. So I decided to apply them to a water bottle so we can see how they react actually on the surface. Here are all the three contestants. On the left we have the glossy one. On the top right we have the non-laminated version, and on the bottom we have the laminated matte version. To be honest, all of them are pretty perfectly waterproof. I think if I wanted to be very nitpicky, I could see a slight smudge, but I think it was actually my printer. So nothing on the sticker paper itself, like it's 100% waterproof. I made sure to try it, to test it multiple times because, well, I want to, you know, wash and clean my water bottle. So I tried it many times and it just comes out perfectly fine. Just how we want our sticker to be. And I couldn't be happier about this review. Like, it's the best case scenario ever. Like, I love all the papers that I got. I couldn't be more satisfied with the results, and all three of them, three of them, the matte one, the glossy one, and the clear one, they're perfect. To be honest, I will definitely stick to this brand because it's very tiring to be testing for new paper all the time, and when I finally found one that I'm happy with in all forms and shapes. Actually, it's just one shape, right? It's just a rectangle letter sheet. Okay, that's my cue for when I'm talking too much and blabbing. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked watching me test the papers, test the waters. So if you have any questions, I'm here for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!